you. Hey, everybody. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was just talking away. Good catch, Elizabeth. Oh, it's been a long week, you guys. I feel like it has been, I feel like it should be like Friday forever ago, but it is only Thursday. Hello, everybody. Good evening. Y'all say hey, tag your team, send this to your teams. Hi, Renee. Hey, Bobby. Hi, Cassie. Hi, everyone. Bless her. Got on. Yay. Did you finish your party, Bobby? Hi, everyone. Hello. Okay, Willa, get out. Oh my gosh. Let me. Oh. Oh. Okay. Hopping around. Oh. These crutches are gonna be the death of me. Hi, Allie. Hello. Okay, you guys, we're going to start talking about getting our customers a better experience, which helps with retention. Okay, so we've been talking about sales for the last couple of weeks, and now we are going to talk about giving better customer experience and retention. So we're going to talk a few customer experience strategies tonight. So hopefully you've got some pen and paper out and you are ready to rock and roll on some different strategies that I have tried and maybe I have seen from other people that they've tried. So hopefully you guys take some knowledge from this. And this is obviously going to help you with sales in the long run because it's all about retention. Okay. So the first thing is when you are doing your customer strategies is you have to determine how you are going to have awareness. Okay, that is key. How are you going to make yourself be more aware to your customers? Okay, we've talked about this before, but what makes you unique? What are you communicating? Are you separating yourself from all the other influencers out there in the world? What is making people more aware of what you have to offer? Okay, because there are so many beauty influencers and we've got to figure out what is special for people to be buying from you. Okay, I mean, let's just think about it. Y'all have ever been to a strip mall? You know, like you got strip malls on this side of town and you've got a strip mall literally across the street. If you've ever noticed, they basically have the same thing at each strip mall, but for whatever reason, you go to this one place. They're all going to have a nail place, they're all going to have a sushi place or some kind of restaurant or some kind of sometimes hair salons. You know, strip malls have that. Each one of them basically has the same thing, but they are different because there's something that makes them unique. Maybe they offer a certain product or certain service that the other place does not. Same thing with your business. There is something special and different about you. You have to have unique value. Okay. Hey, Brooke. This is what is going to keep your customers to keep coming back because otherwise they can go somewhere else. Otherwise, they can go buy from some other beauty influencer. They might refresh their page and see somebody else that's selling the same thing and go buy from them. I've had it happen. I've had people buy from me and they used to buy from someone else, but they just happened to see my stuff at the right time and they came to me. Why didn't they go to who they were buying from to begin with? That's what you've got to make sure that you are honing in on what is unique about you, because they are going to choose you for a reason. And if they don't, if there's not something that is going to bring awareness to people, they're going to go find somebody else. Okay. They just are. I mean, and it's not anything personal. It's not like they don't like you or nothing, but somebody else made them more aware. So that is one thing that we've got to make sure that we are clearly communicating what is special about you. Okay. Do you do something special for all of your customers every time that they order from you? What makes you different? What do you have to offer? Okay. Now, there's another part of this when it comes to your awareness. And hi, Ashley, that is how accessible is your brand? Okay. How can people find you? How much are you talking about your business or your products? Again, if you're not getting in front of people and making them aware, they're gonna go somewhere else, whether it's Ulta or do another beauty influencer, right? Hi, Haley. Hi, Sarah. So how accessible is it? How easy is it to find you? Do you have a link in your bio? Do you have a Facebook link attached to your Instagram? Is everything connected? You want to make sure that you are at the top of everyone's mind when they are buying from you, okay? When customers need makeup, you want to be the person that they think of. How are you continually staying at the forefront of people's minds? When they think of skincare, we want them to think of you. When they think of health and wellness, home cleaning line, whatever, we want them to think of you. You have to stay at the top of their mind, okay? So that is something that when it comes to customer retention, that is so popular. I mean, not popular, important, y'all, is that you stay aware of people, okay, that you are staying at the forefront of their minds. How are you going to have awareness? So that's one strategy when it comes to customer experiences and retention, is your awareness, okay? The second thing is interest in education. Interest in education. Do you know enough about your product and service and opportunity so that you can provide meaningful solutions? We talked about this last week. You need to be able to spit off the information quickly. Do you know it? Are you studying? There's lots of changes to our ingredients right now with the skincare infused. Do you know what to offer when someone's struggling with this, when they need a solution to this problem? Do you know? Are you educating? And are you having the best interest of your customers? Because I can promise you, when you educate your customers and when you show them that you are interested in providing the solutions, there will be retention, because it's not just a sale. Okay. People love when you share things that you aren't selling. I know this is probably going to be something that some of you may give me a little bit of pushback on, and that's okay. But you don't love everything of pharmacy. And if you do, that's awesome. But there are some things that you don't love. For example, me, I don't love the brow pencils. I personally do not. So I don't even know where it's at. Whatever. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I use the until we get our own, and I'm going to try it out and see if I like it. I use the Benefit It Cosmetics brow brush, their brow pencil. That's what I use. So that's what I promote. Again, it's not that I am dogging that product. It just doesn't work for me. So in a way, when you promote things, it shows that you're not just trying to make a sale. Does that make sense? Sorry. Sorry, my sister tried to call. I had to decline. It doesn't make them feel like they are just a sale. It makes you feel trustworthy. Okay. Maybe you love everything except some people didn't love the old concealer, so they used a different concealer. But that builds credibility and that shows trust with people, that you're not just trying to get a sale. Okay. So share what you love and build that credibility and trust, because you're not just trying to sell something. If there's something that you don't love, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I love every single product and I'm going to use every single product. No, if it doesn't work for me, I'm not going to show it. For me, I can't use the hair care lines. And I know hundreds of you love the hair care lines. They don't work for my hair, so I just don't promote them, right? I promote what works for me. So promote what works for you, and that builds credibility and trust with your network. And again, it shows that you are interested in showing them the best products, right? It might work for them, but it might not. So make sure that you are being that and you're building that interest and that trust with them. And then another thing to think about is, what is the difference maker in your products? When you are getting your customers to buy from you, when you're getting the interest, when you are educating them, what separates them? Right now, you should be pushing that we are skincare infused and that we are European standards. Hand in hand. Some of them are just skincare infused, but we are skincare infused and European standards. You need to be sharing that, okay? How engaging and interactive is your information? That is going to build interest and education, okay? Are you understanding your product? Do you help people understand your product? Can you create information that is easy for them to use? And we want people to feel educated before they buy, okay? You don't want to just try to sell them a CC cream because you're trying to sell 10 for the month. No, Why do they need that CC cream? Educate them. And when you are educating them, you're going to get a better retention. Does that make sense? Are y'all tracking what I'm saying? Okay. So the next part is this is just ways to help your customer experience different strategies, is some of us need to evaluate what you are doing. Okay. Some of you are doing the same thing and you're getting no results. You need to take a step back and evaluate what you are doing. Is what you are doing producing the results that you want? If not, and you've been doing it consistently for a while, you need to change it. Okay. So many of you haven't done this. You just go along with life and you celebrate when you get a sale. No. What are you doing to differentiate yourself from the competition? I want you to think about that. Think about me as I'm not really a competitor, but I am trying to get other sales that you're going to try to get. What separates you? What is different from you than your upline, than your sideline, than another MLM company? What do you have? What separates you? What stands you apart? Evaluate what you are doing. And if you don't have the answer to that, then you know you are missing something major. Okay. Are the things that you're doing actually working? If not, what could you do differently? What could you do differently that would make the world of the difference? Right? I had a coaching call with someone recently, and they realized that they were not putting their personal business first. They were tending to their team. They were keeping their teams updated, but then their personal business was slacking and their team wasn't staying motivated and encouraged and hyped up because there was no new blood coming in, right? New recruits coming in, new excitement. And then you feel empty, right? Evaluate, and one thing could make the world of a difference. And now that Beauty Influencer is having a great personal sales month because she put her personal business first, right? Okay. Stop trying to sell to everybody. Okay. Stop trying to sell to everybody. Okay. I'm not trying to sell to everybody's grandma and Sally Sue's cousin, aunts, uncles, third cousins, great aunts, whatever. No. Sell to the people you are trying to target, your target audience. That is how you evaluate what you are doing. Ask yourself, how often are you not closing a prospect? That could be for the opportunity or customer. How often are you having conversations with people about the opportunity or a product, but you're not closing them? Evaluate that. Ask yourself that question. Is it more no's of the opportunity and the product than yeses? Then maybe you need to evaluate your approach. Okay. How can you keep them more engaged? How can you keep them wanting to buy right then or wanting to sign up right then? How can you keep them more engaged? Evaluate how you are doing. Okay. One tip though is when you are closing people, and I'm going to give you this, when you are evaluating how you're doing, you close people if you entertain people longer. I'm here to tell you that. That's why people love to be entertained. They love to laugh. If you can entertain people, you are going to keep them engaged longer, which is going to get a sale. Okay, or get a recruit. Evaluate if you are setting those clear and realistic expectations for your customers. There are lots of things that so many of you I don't think are evaluating. And if you would evaluate what you are doing, it could be the switch that changes it all for you. Okay. Some of you need to start telling some unbelievable stories, but then some realistic stories. Like you could show a crazy picture of someone's progression or just their before and after from their rosacea before calendula skincare line and after calendula skincare line. But then you also need to show that it didn't happen overnight, right? That's a wow story that gets people hooked. But then you also need to show the progression. Oh, this is what happened over a 6-week period, or this is what happened over a 2-week period, or whatever. But showing that those are great ways to evaluate how you are doing to connect with your customers. Does that make sense? Okay, now let me get a sip of my Coke Zero. We're going to talk about 2 parts about another strategy about post-purchase and when they are about to purchase from you. So kind of like pre-purchase and post-purchase. So let's talk about pre-purchasing first with your customers. Do you make it easy for your customers to feel like they made the right purchase and validate their purchase. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. I'm saying you. I'm not saying the website. Now, the website has come a long way. Can I get an amen? Anyone that was here when it first started, it was rough. Okay, but that doesn't mean the website has to be flawless. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be any glitches. Okay, you can't control that. Okay, that's on the front end of things. But what you do on the back end, on what you can control, that is what matters. Okay, that's the pre-purchase. Are you providing that support? Are you offering to place the order for them? Are you telling them that you're going to be by your phone for the next 30 minutes to help them? What are you doing to make the customer experience from what you can control as smooth as possible? Okay. Do you let people know that you are there? Okay. Do you surpass people's expectations during the process from beginning to end of when they buy from you? Are you surpassing them? They're thinking, dang, I don't care if that website did suck today. That BI, she took care of me. She reassured me that everything was going to be okay. She held my hand. She showed me what to do. Are you surpassing people's expectations? Okay. Are you upselling? Are you showing bundles? Are you cross-selling? Okay. Are you downselling? And there are some cases where they don't need everything that you're offering. Okay. That builds trust. Do not feel bad about this. Do not feel bad about upselling, cross-selling, showing bundles. It is based on what people need, and you have the solutions. Okay. For example, people may say, my makeup's not lasting all day and it breaks up or it looks cakey. And you say, well, you know what? I really think your skincare has a huge effect of that. If you didn't know, there I am. I'm upselling. That is a part of the purchasing process, not just, oh, I got a CC sale. There is a process in it. Are you truly meeting the need instead of just trying to get a sale? All right. Find out the goals that they need so that they can help, so that you can help them grow to what they're expecting. Right. Okay. Do you have a way for your customers to stay in the loop with you? Okay. This is like while they're purchasing. Do you have data? We have a huge back office that has that B2C report. Are you getting their information? Are you getting their birthdays, their cell phone numbers, their emails? Are you staying? Again, that's that awareness at the forefront of their mind. All right. So that is the whole purchasing process. Okay. Now, Willa, quit. Getting mom's papers over here. Okay. Now, post-purchase. This is after they purchase from you. Okay. You've gotten the sale. How do you stay, again, at the top of their minds after they buy? Do you message them 10 days later, 14 days later, a week later? Do you let them know when their item has shipped? Do you ask them if they're happy with their product, with the service that you offered? What do you do? Do you send emails? Do you call them? Do you send thank you cards? What do you do after the purchase? Again, they are not just a sale. I think so many of you, if you would evaluate, you're only getting one-time customer sales because you're not doing things like this. I've sent an email almost every single week. I send 1 to 2 text messages every single month. I send every single person a handwritten thank you note. Are you monitoring their engagement? Are you engaging with them? Again, staying at the forefront of their mind. Do you do some sort of giveaways for your customers? Do you have a VIP group? Do you give them something free? You know, what do you do? Your post-purchase means everything. That's when they feel like, wow, she took care of me. Yes, my product arrived. That's, you know, checking in with them continually. Okay. Maybe you need to make sure that you're having that emotional connection with your customers. What makes them want to do business with you? I'm just going to tell this story real quick. I have a customer, she buys from me monthly. I mean, literally every single month. And she knows what I'm going through right now with fertility and the cost and all that stuff. I never entice people to buy from me for that, nothing like that. The other day, I got a Venmo from her of $250 because she saw that I was in a moment of hurt and upset and all like this emotional. And she just said, I feel called to give you $250. I feel this emotional connection with you. I've never met her from Adam, but I've built that relationship with my customers that they know this is why I support her. This is why I buy from her. This is why I know she's going to take care of me. I know she'll give me the best service. I've built that. Are you building that with your customers? That connection of why they're going to buy from you. Do you have a Willa? Quit. Willa, quit. Just threw a lipstick at her. Do you do a Survey Monkey? Do you send it out to your customers and just ask them to give you feedback? Ask them how their website experience was. Ask them how communicating with you was. Ask them how their experience of delivery and after delivery. Get those types of data because it's gonna make you better. Okay. How often are your customers purchasing? Are you giving them a reason to buy from you? Are you personalizing things from them? I send a message every single time. When there's a sale of CC cream or whatever, I send a personal text message. Hey, Sally, I know that you bought the CC cream and you love it. I just want to let you know it's BOGO right now or whatever. That's a personal touch that tells them, oh, she thought about me. And that builds the loyalty. We want people to remember who you are. Okay. Maybe how many of you have ever bought a house from somebody and it could have been 5 years ago, but you get a Christmas card or a Thanksgiving card or some kind of card from your realtor every year telling you Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever. And you ain't bought from them in 5 years. Why? Because they want to stay at the forefront of your mind. They want to say, okay, when she sells her house again, I want her to think of me. When she refers somebody, I want her to think of you. Okay. Yeah, but she's my sister. See? What are you doing to stay at the forefront of people's minds? Send birthday cards, send Christmas cards, send thank you cards. Stay at the front of people's minds. Let people know about the customer rewards that they can earn. I think so many of us don't take advantage of that. They can refer people and get the $10 off and that person gets the $10 credit. Are you being personable with your customers after the sale? Okay. I'll follow up. I love that. They need help. You offer a one-on-one consultation. Love it. Okay. And the last thing is you need loyalty and referrals. What can you do to inspire your customers to advocate for your brand, to advocate for your products? Okay. Whether it's that you show, yes, I make this amount of money, but I'm giving, my time and energy. You guys, we can't tell people, oh, all these sales go to this. Okay. But what you do on your own brand, on your own time, that's one thing, right? Okay. You just can't announce that, oh, every sale goes towards this. But you could say, I was able to donate this month to this charity, or I was able to give my time and my resources to this area. I was able to go to the food bank. I was able to bless 6 families this year with Thanksgiving meals. When you build that community and that loyalty, people say, that's why I support her, because look what she does. She may make this amount of money, but look what she does. Building that with people. What are you doing to help people say, this is why I advocate for her. This is why I choose her. Show people that there is good in the world. Okay. Show this side of you. It builds a connection with them. And then when I talk about referrals, you all need to have an album in your phone, in your wherever, that is full of customer reviews and referrals from people on your team that have joined you and what they think about doing business with you, your customers, what they think about it. And you have these ready to go consistently. Okay. So we've got to build loyalty and we've got to build referrals. Okay. Customers, you all have customers that do the most, right? Like that customer I was just talking about that buys from me every month and constantly supports me. I'm going to do a little bit extra from her, creating that loyalty. You've got to give to get sometimes. Okay. So I hope this was beneficial. Did you guys find some value? Did it make you pause and think like, okay, what do I need to evaluate? Am I doing all these things? Am I doing the post-purchase, the pre-purchase? Am I creating that loyalty? Am I creating that awareness? Am I evaluating what I'm doing for my customers? Am I interesting them? Am I educating them? What are you doing to get those results? Okay. All right, you guys, I love y'all. Happy mid-month, and I will see y'all next Thursday. And I just want to say, I appreciate all y'all's love and your prayers and your support. So many of you have sent me some sweet, sweet, sweet messages. Some of you have mailed things to my house. Like, just know that I love you. I'm here for you. I'm advocating for you. And if you ever need anything, you want a one-on-one call, I don't care where you're at in my downline. I'm here I love you guys, and happy mid-month. And this is the time to evaluate your goals. If you're not where you need to be, where you want to be, what do you need to do to get there? Okay. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.